What it do, world? Hey, UMG got some explaining to do, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, how did this lady know that they was gonna try something? How did she know that death was around the corner, man? And I don't even be trying to believe in conspiracies and coincidence, and this right here is on a whole nother level. She said if she, man, wow, I'm gonna let y'all peep this out, man.
After 45 to 50 years in the business, the worst thing that could happen. It has, of course, happened to me, and I'm constantly in prayer for God to forgive the people that have wished me ill will or, done anything to remotely get in the way of the gift of sharing with my fans. Oh, by the way, the Christmas song, All I'm Missing, is #1 in several countries. We put it out on the 15th of November, on the 14th of November. The devil tried to stop that. It was snatched down. Then it was put back up. He tried to, of course, blame it on me, but it wasn't my fault. However, the song prevailed. After everybody bailed, the song went all the way to #1 and is steadily climbing the chart. I'm trying to keep from crying because the devil was very, very, very particular in targeting me. But anyway, I was rushed to the hospital because I wasn't breathing so well. Came to find out I had what was a bacterial blood infection that I had gotten when they stuck me with the needle. It had went into my bloodstream and caused a staph infection of the blood. Now, I didn't have a clue that there was a blood infection until they rushed me into ICU. I went into ICU and I went to use the restroom and I passed out in the restroom. My oxygen went all the way down and rendered me basically unconscious.
So you telling me they tried one way? They tried to use a doctor to hit you with a messed up needle, right? But they didn't succeed. Where's this truck driver at, man? Why they ain't talking about this truck driver, doc? They ain't put him on the news for nothing. They ain't asked, was he drunk? Did he fall asleep? Nothing. This shit is crazy, dog. Hey, Drake, your ass is in trouble. I don't know how they gonna punish your ass, but they got something up their sleeve, man. If they do this to her, just like they did to Michael, just like they did to Prince, just like they did to R. Kelly, but they put R. Kelly away. They couldn't find a way to knock him off. So they said, we'll get him in jail for life. Because we owe this nigga over $800 million, dog. Wow. Cold game, man.
When I came back to, the nurses began to tell me that I was screaming for Jesus. Because when I went down, I'm sorry, I didn't know that, I didn't know what was happening. All I know is it was all of a sudden. And I began to praise God and call on his name because I knew biblically that if I was transitioning, I needed to be calling on Jesus. And I need to be calling him by his name. So I began to scream his name. When they brought me to is when they told me I was lucky to be alive because I was on the floor. And sorry. I knew it was an attack. I knew it was a spiritual attack on me. However, I was treated and God healed me. He cleared up. After 2 weeks, solid, they cleared up the blood infection. I'm just here to let you know the only reason I hadn't been on my live and just getting with y'all on this because I had to get postured with God one-on-one. Sometimes God will make you stand still when you're doing the most, because I work so hard, which is why I traveled so much, which is why I did shows, because
hey, she wasn't lying when she said God will make you, when you're doing the most, God will sit your ass down, man. I'm living proof of that, man. Real talk. God will sit you down if you don't, boy. Hey, if he still needs you for something, he'll sit you down. Other than that, he'll just gonna let you go and jump off the bridge. You know what I mean? But wow, man. Next level, man.
At the end of the day, after 40-something years in the business, I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties, all my mechanicals. They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs. All the songs that I've done, I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I am true.
They play a dirty game, man. So this whole time, she didn't own her royalties or nothing. Because they switched it out on her. Cold game, man. Cold motherfucking game, nigga.
Truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, monies that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people that have been driving the ships. And what they've been doing is improperly representing me, improperly stealing from me, taking things in their own hand, changing and switching lanes because they knew I didn't know that part. See, I'm not an attorney. I don't know everything. What I learned how to do was go out, work hard, get paid, come home, pay my bills, take care of my family. That part. The legal side, when you hire attorneys and managers and agents, they're supposed to make sure the gray area over there that they're in the driver's seat for, they're supposed to make sure you're taken care of. And even though they were taking care of themselves, they thought very little of taking care of me. And I know because I've seen it with my own eyes. So I'm just here to let you know, one way or the other, Universal Music, you're going to have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're going to have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre. When you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Or my problem? Oh, yeah. So you got to get a diesel crew, and I call them a diesel crew, to go in and rectify the issue, because evidently all the time that I've been working through things, they didn't get. I'll tell them on my live, please. Okay. Give it to me. Give me your phone. I'm sorry. So, just to be clear, I can't say it over live. Give me your phone. I just want everybody, come on, Journey, I'm on the line. My granddaughter trying to help me, and she's slow as Christmas. Your thing went off. Anyway, go get from Shayna. Yeah. So with that being said, shout out to Van Silk. I know you didn't know this was coming, but I had to be transparent. I would try to take as many questions as I can. Let me see. The music industry is horrible. When they tell you that, it's not a straight line, I've been one to kind of play fair. I stay out of harm's way. I can't avoid trouble always, because I'll tell you this, no matter who we hook up with and how we hook up, they're always going to make it confrontational when it doesn't suit their liking. But I don't care about that. I got to pass all of that. But everybody that works hard for 50 years should be able to retire in peace, should be able to sit back without looking for your money. So I got a team of people, a diesel crew, that's really trying to help me navigate things. And if I never get it, at least you heard it from me, because I don't know what they might do to keep from paying me all the money they owe me.
There you have it. I don't even think I need to play no more. She said it ain't no telling what they'll do to try to keep from paying her. Where's this truck driver at, man? Somebody need to see who this truck driver connected to, man. Because it's just weird that this lady was the only one to go. And it's just weird that it was her Sprinter to get hit by a semi. By a straight up 18-wheeler, dog. And pushed off the road and all that. That's just too weird, man. And then not one news station interviewed the truck driver, said nothing about him, didn't say if he was asleep, didn't say if he was on drugs, didn't say if he was drunk. This video ain't about no views, man. This video is about some real, like, they doing this shit right in front of our face type shit. Because they don't want to pay this lady her money. The same thing they did to Michael, the same thing they did to Prince, R. Kelly. Now, man, hold up, bro. R. Kelly is in jail because they don't want to pay that nigga, man. This lady gone. Is it because they didn't want to pay this woman? Wow. My condolences go out to her family and friends, though, man. Real shit. It's just weird. It's a weird, eerie weirdness. But it is what it is, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments. Hey, go subscribe to 1942 Truth TV. everyday content. Y'all know what it is with me, man. I'm out.